Thank you for attending the Week of Kindness. Coming up next is another powerful, impactful, amazing speaker. Get your notepad out, get your pen. Let's get ready and enjoy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Darin Adams, and I want to show every single one of you today how to be more successful, how to make a bigger influence in the world. I know many of you, Tony was talking to me and she said, these people are experts, they're authorities, they have change factor. They can change the world and they can change people. And she said, I want them to be able to have the tools to be able to do that. So I want to show all of you how to do that, have more presence, how to get more organized, how to follow up with people, how to grow your business, and how to be more successful. And that is my goal over the next little while, is to show you how to do that. So yes, you can say, I want to do that so that I can change more people's lives. I can affect more people, even if it just change my own life and help my own life be more successful and more organized and be able to reach out to people. As I mentioned, my name is Darin. I am with a company called Keep, and Keep helps people do exactly those things. Get organized, get automated, automate all your sales and marketing to help you be successful. It is the tool that Tony uses, and many of the other people who are part of this big initiative, this movement, are also using right now. So I want to make sure that all of you know what those secrets are and how you can use them as well. Let me share some slides with you today so that I can be able to show you exactly what we're going through. And let me click on this and that. So basically, what I want to show you to do is how to grow your business on automation. If you can do it on automation, then you can focus on the things only you can do. Maybe there's some people that you have to speak to one-on-one, eye to eye, heart to heart, and you can have those conversations. So turn a lot of the other stuff over to automation, because right now, I'm promising you right now, a lot of that stuff that you could turn over to automation is sucking the life out of you and sucking the time out of you. And you're spending so much time on that you don't have time to do the face-to-face, eye-to-eye, heart-to-heart conversations. So let's see what we can do, how to turn some of that over to automation so you can be more successful. Let me tell you a quick little story. When I was young, I wanted a creepy crawler set. Creepy crawlers, I don't know if any of you will remember, they're these colorful little bugs that you would make. And I thought that'd be the coolest thing in the world. I can make all these colorful bugs. You have to have a couple things here. You have to have the plastic goop. This is the secret sauce. And you spread that, squeeze that into these little molds. The molds then, once you get the plastic goop spread in there with the little colorful stuff, you stick that inside of a little oven. That bakes it. And when it's done, presto changeo, you have all the colorful bugs you could want. This is the idea of creepy crawlers. Now, there are three important things with making creepy crawlers. You have to have the plastic goop, the secret sauce. You have to have the molds, those templates, and you have to have an oven. Now, in the equation with what we're going to be talking about here, this is you growing your business. This is your marketing. This is you getting a bigger foothold and reaching out to more people. The secret sauce, those are the words that you say. That's how you reach out to people. The molds and the templates, that's the format. Are you reaching out every single day? Are you once a week? Whatever it is, what's that rhythm and cadence that's going to work for you and what you're trying to do? And it might differ depending on what you're doing. Are you just following up with people? Are you driving people to a summit or an event or a course or whatever? And then there's the oven. The oven is the machine that makes it all work. The oven is what spits things out at the right time, delivers your marketing when you need, knows everything and can track everything. So all three of those things are important. The words, the templates, the formats, and the machine. I am going to walk you through and show you all three of those. I'm going to give you all the tools you need and tell you exactly the words to say, how to say them, and how you can get a machine that's going to spit them out at the right time. A couple of questions for you, first of all, okay? If we were in real life, I'd make you answer some of these things. So just think in your mind, how many people quit after one time? You ask somebody, hey, I have a great solution for you. Would you like to know more about it? And then how many people don't ever ask again? What percentage of people quit after one time? Okay, got an answer in your head? It's almost half. Almost half the people quit after just one time, 44%. What's the average number of times that someone reaches out? We already know that most people, well, about half the people quit after one time. But there are certainly people who reach out more than that, and they ask more than that. So what is the average number of times that someone reaches out before they quit? Got your answer in mind? It's 2. It is 2. you 2, and then they stop. Okay. How many sales happen after the 5th time? What percentage of those sales happen after the 5th time? We know that some sales might happen after the 1st, sometimes after the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. But what percentage of sales take the 5th time or more before they actually occur? Got your answer? It's 50%. It's half of them. Half of them. So we know that half of the sales happen after the 5th time. But yet, how many times do we ask? Once or twice, and then we're done. And we don't ever do anything after that. And then we can't figure out, why aren't I growing more? Why aren't I making more money? Why aren't I being more successful? Why can't I help more people? One last question for you. What percentage, how much will automating follow-up increase the amount of qualified leads that you have? So right now in your database, you have contacts or someone that you might meet, whether you have an official database or not. Those are just contacts. Those are people that you know. Now you want to turn those contacts, those leads, into someone ready for a sales call. So you can talk about, hey, how can we move forward? And then we can, do some kind of transaction. So you want to turn that contact into a qualified lead. And if you can just automate the follow-up, you just get them in a system where you just automate an email that goes out and automate a text that goes out. This isn't you doing it. This is just the reaching out. So it's not much. No, we're not talking much involved here. This is just you put it in a system and they maybe get a couple emails. What will that, how much percentage will that increase? That simple step. How much will that increase turning people from a contact into a lead, a qualified lead, ready for a call? Is it going to increase it 10%, 20%, 50%? Well, will it 100, double it? Okay, got your percentage in mind? Ready? Here it is. 451%. 4 to 5 timesing your business. All the contacts you have right now that you want to turn into qualified leads, guess what? You can pretty much 5 times the amount of qualified leads you got if you simply automate the follow-up. If you do more than that, fantastic. But the bare minimum of just automating a follow-up email that goes out, we'll do that. How would that be? How would you like to increase your qualified leads 451%? That's what I wanted to walk you through. That's what we're talking about with automation. This is the success that you will see. Let me tell you exactly. The problem is we don't follow up. Okay. And why don't we? I know why you don't follow up, because there are 2 main reasons you don't follow up. Number 1, we forget. We meet someone, we have intentions of following up, and then we forget. And then later we see, oh, I don't know what happened to that, And the second thing is we don't know how to. We don't have the tools. We don't know the words. I want to solve that all for you today, okay? I want to show you the words to say. I want to show you how to do it. I want to make sure you never, ever forget. Let me tell you what Tony does, okay? I mentioned to you that Tony uses Keep to automate some of this stuff. So we got together with Tony. We said, Tony, what's the perfect, a follow-up campaign? Maybe some of you are speakers. Maybe you might get up on a stage or a webinar or something like this, a summit, and maybe you're speaking in front of an audience, whether it's a small group or a bigger group. People hear you talk, okay? This is what we've created as the Tony's perfect speaker campaign. It's the perfect follow-up campaign. So it's as simple as this. You direct people to a landing page. Now, by the way, this doesn't have to be you speaking from a big formal stage. This could be you speaking one-on-one to somebody just in a hallway somewhere, or an event or a networking thing. You say, go to this landing page. That's that first circle. That connects to that rectangle, which is a get scheduled sequence. You want to get them on your calendar. If you can get a one-to-one conversation with them, that's what's turning them into a qualified lead. So they're ready to talk to you about doing something. And then we want to get them scheduled. So the first thing is they come to the landing page. They say, I'm interested. The magic happens in that rectangle, which we'll show you in a second. And then they're scheduled on your calendar. Okay, let's blow up this middle rectangle right here. It's a series of emails and texts. There's an email, the first email. Hey, thanks, you succeeded. Here's my scheduling link. Each of the squares, those are the ones I'm focusing on right here. The squares are the emails or the texts that go out. So send the scheduling link out. Hey, here's the next step you need to take. Oh, it's your last chance. And then here's one more message with the link to sign up and do something. Oh, do you see there are 5? Because remember what we said? Most sales happen after 5. And this is the simple automating the follow-up. We'll start with a landing page. This is a landing page. A landing page is a single page single call to action. So this would be an example, a template of a landing page. It says, hey, let's sign up for a consultation. Let's be able to talk about how I can help you. And if you'd like me to be able to do this, then request here. You could insert a testimonial. You could change the photo here if you wanted to. You scroll down and say, okay, I'd love to be able to do this. Let me type my name in. That now instantly goes into your database and starts. Remember, that's the landing page. Now starts the emails and the texts that go out. Here's the first email. Hey, thanks so much. You're going to love this consultation that we've got. You could put in whatever you wanted in there. Then a text goes out. Hey, congratulations. Click here, because some people read emails and some people read texts. And so you say, click here if you want to schedule an appointment. Here's a follow-up email that goes out. Love to be able to talk to you about this. Here's what it's going to take. Here's what we're going to chat about. You're adding some value in this email and say, hey, I've been trying to reach you. Would love to be able to get you on the calendar so we can do something. And one more text that goes out and said, are you ready to schedule a time? Starting to fill up. So make sure you grab a time here right on the link. That's it. Those are 3 emails, 2 texts, 5 follow-ups that you don't have to worry about at all. That's what Tony's helped us create in this perfect follow-up campaign. And that simple follow-up increases your sales and increases your qualified leads. It's as simple as that. We just got all the wheels together. We got all the cogs intersecting. Everything's happening together. I'm going to show you exactly what all those things do and how they all work for you. First of all, let me tell you, Keep has everything I'm talking about today is Keep. This is not I'm not trying to batter you over the head and say, sign up with Keep a billion times here. It is the tool that's going to work. It's a tool that works for Tony, but I want to give you some ideas on how automating your marketing and your follow-up is all going to work for you. So let me tell you another little tool that we have now. This is called the copy generator. I don't think anybody else has a copy generator like this, and this is going to blow your mind. So be prepared to pick your jaw up off the floor when I show this to you. Because when I was first starting out and teaching people about automating their marketing and stuff, people would say, why can't it just be easier? Why can't you just, push a button and have things written for you and have the campaigns and the follow-up all built and stuff? And of course it couldn't, but it can now. You've heard so much about artificial intelligence and things that will write things for you. It's now built in. It's built into Keep, so you can do this. So you first sit down and you say, okay, first of all, you talk to the copy generator so it learns to know about you and what you're doing. And then we got a bunch of things here. Hey, what do you want to do? What would you like the copy generator to do for you? There are tons of different plays, as we call them, or actions or campaigns. Over on the left, third one down, says lead magnet download. That sounds cool, because y'all need a lead magnet download. This is where you offer something free and someone says, oh, I want that. They give you their email information. So every single one of you could use that. So we'll say, yeah, we're going to do that. We'll pretend that you're a business coach. You teach people how to have a better work-life balance. Whatever you really do, you just fill in the blanks. That'll just be our working thing here. So we say, okay, we're going to do a lead magnet download. And so copy generator says, okay, here's what we can write for you. Do you see the assets here? You can see the middle toward the bottom. We'll do a landing page. We'll do a success page that goes right after that. We'll do an initial email, a follow-up email, another email, some website call to action, some social media posts. Is that okay if we do all that stuff? Yeah, I think that's okay if you do all that stuff. Literally. It says, I will do all this for you. Are you fine with that? Okay, let's create a title for our lead magnet. And it gives you a whole bunch of options, knowing what it is that you're looking for, creating a work-life balance between business and personal life or whatever. So you pick a title and it says, okay, see at the top there? This is step 3 of 3. Step 3 of 3, because then you do that and bam, there you go. It's ready to go. This is a landing page that has been created for you. Hey, would you like to have the small business checklist, entrepreneurial work-life balance checklist, whatever? If you like this, fill this in. This was created for you. You didn't do anything on this. Over there on the left, you can see there's a landing page and a success page. All the assets it said it was going to create, it has now created. It's written them for you. And then you can see over on the left, when the landing page form is submitted, then immediately send an email. And this is the email that it wrote that you didn't have to. And it writes all the other emails for you. That's it. That's as simple as this is. So let the copy generator do it for you. Remember, I showed you all the gears and the cogs and everything turning around. That's what Keep is all about. It's a whole bunch of tools that all work together, where it's the copy generator, the automated campaigns. I want to show you 12 other gears that are all going to work together to help you power your machine. They all fit beautifully together, whether you are using all of the ones with Keep that fit together, or if you're trying to put them together yourself and cobble things together. These are all 12 things that you need to do to be able to grow your business. All things that are going to help you automate things. First of all, you have to have a customer relationship management, or a CRM. A CRM is the tool that's going to help you stay organized. When we talk about a list or a database, that's what the CRM is. It's all of our contacts, the people that we might want to do business with. And you have got to have that. A CRM is not Excel spreadsheets. It is not notes on a paper. You can't track things in there. You can't be organized in there. You can't find the information you need there. You need a professional. If you're running a real business, a professional business, you need a real professional CRM. Keep has a CRM. It's one of the heart of what this all is. But a CRM is where all of this is going to live. And as you're collecting new leads, they're going to live in the CRM. That's the database where everything's sort of going to be centered here. Quick little story. My wife loves ribbon. She had buckets of ribbon, bags of ribbon, boxes of ribbon, but you can tell it was all over the place. So I built some shelves and I said, honey, you can now put your ribbon on here. And now once it's on the shelf, everything's organized. If you say, hey, can you find the black and white polka dot? You know exactly where it is, because now everything has its space. This is what a CRM is for you. This is what every single roll of ribbon is like a contact in your database. And you need to be able to know exactly who they are, what the information is, and how to find that information quickly at your fingertips. You can see when you log into the Keep CRM over on the left, there's the leads and the clients. It kind of looks like colors on the ribbon shelf, doesn't it, over there? Every single contact you have has all the information you need, like that, at your fingertips. You push a button and everything you need to know is right there. Over on the right, there's sort of a blue box around that. This is the contact information: name, address, phone number, all of the information, where they live. Then in the sort of the middle underneath where it says Thomas Cash, now this is the latest information. Have you made calls? Have you sent emails? You can track all that information. This is what I was saying. You can't track information in a spreadsheet or on pads of paper. This is now all at your fingertips, all in one place. You push a button, you pull up one person, you see everything you need to know about that person, and then how you can help that person and how you can do business with that person. You're going to be able to have list segmentation. If you don't have list segmentation, you just have a tossed salad with a bunch of gobbledygook in there. So in your CRM, you need to be able to know who is who in there. This is the contact record. At the bottom, it says you need custom fields. We've got you covered. You have 100 custom fields. So this is going to help you. Have they done business with you before or never? Are they a certain age? Do they live in a certain area? Whatever, if you're a marriage coach or something like that, are they married? Are they single? Are they divorced? Are they a certain age? Do they have kids? All that kind of stuff you can now segment. So then when you send emails, when you can send follow-up information, it will be the right information to the right people. If you send the same information to everyone, you're actually damaging your list, because you're training people that you don't have information for them. Because you're sort of talking to this group over here, and there's all these people over here, and they're like, oh, they don't have anything for me. I'm going to just delete their emails. I'm going to get in the habit of deleting emails because they're not talking to me. So segment your list. Make sure you have that potential. Shalene is a coach. When you go to her website, she says, how can I help you? I've got programs and I've got health and habits. So from the very first, she says, choose how I can help you. I say, oh, I'd like to learn about your program. So she says, okay, here are some of the programs I have. And now she's segmented you in the database that you are interested in the program. So when she comes out with programs, she'll be able to let you know. Instead, I'm interested in health and habits. So she says, okay, here's some ideas for healthier habits and doing stuff like that. Now she segments you. So the follow-up she sends deals with that. Okay, we got the database. We've got everything all segmented. Now you have to have automated lead capture. This allows you to grow the database faster. So you're not just hoping that things are going to grow. You're not, I don't know who's in my database. And anytime you get on a stage, if you're speaking, if you're talking, you have a way to capture people and put them in your database. They say, oh, I'd love to talk to you more. Well, have an opportunity to do that. Automated lead capture does that. Danella is a speaker, and she coaches people on how to speak better. When she does a live presentation, she says, I have some gifts for you. Just go to my landing page, scroll down. I can type my name and information. I want her free gift. As soon as I type that in, hey, thanks for doing that. The first was the landing page. This is the success page. Instantly, my contact information now is in her database. She's automatically captured, and she didn't have to type a thing. I typed in my own information. I basically entered my own contact information into her database, in her CRM. And that's triggered into emails that'll automatically go out. Remember, we talked about the automation in the emails that will just trigger to go out at the right time. Amy Leah, she does stuff from her website. So you go to her website. She says, I want to teach you about creating culture of kindness. And so she has a dialogue guide. I say, oh, I'd like to, I click that. I can fill in some information. That instantly goes into her Keep CRM database. She also has a podcast. And she says, oh, I'll let you know when episodes are released. So she uses this at the same time to segment. She's automatically capturing and segmenting the database. And she didn't do any on that. That was all happening automatically. If you meet someone in real life and they give you a business card, you're going to love this. All you have to do, you pull up your phone and you hold the business card. And you can see there when you open it up, it says snap a photo of a business card to add a contact. Hold up the card, hold up your phone, take a picture. Keep automatically reads all the information and that fast creates the contact record for the person. These are all things that are going to help you grow your database faster. You're speaking live to people, send them to a landing page. From your website, have a little page there, a little opt-in form where they can go and take pictures of business cards. Now your database will grow, your list will grow, your potential income will grow, and you're not doing anything on that because that was all automated. We want to give you a calendar link. So remember I told you at the very beginning with Tony's campaign, she drove people to, hey, sign up, talk to me. Let's get on my calendar. This would be something you might use with like Calendly or something. It's built into Keep, so you don't have to pay for it anymore. You're just going to be able to use the calendar link built into Keep. It's a blanket calendar, bottom left corner. You can send an invite to someone. You can have different links you want. This is a 30-minute link. Someone can grab 30 minutes on your calendar, or you have a 15 or an hour or whatever it is. You just click on that. You pull up Deborah in your database. You push the 30-minute link, sends the link to them, and then Deborah can say, oh, I can see when you're free. I can grab some time. Makes it easy. Kev does the same thing. He's a trainer. From his website, he has see the light blue button down there that says book your consultation. You click on that. That's directly connects you to his calendar link. So from your website, you can schedule your own appointment to come in and talk to him. He even put the calendar link in an email. He has Keep, so he sends it to a segment of his audience, and down toward the bottom, it says book in your call here. Someone clicks on that. He made a couple £1,000. He's over in the UK. He made a couple £1,000 just from putting that link in an email, because then people then booked time and came in to do business with him. You're going to get a business phone line. So you no longer ever have to give out your personal cell for work numbers again. I was just talking to a guy the other day. He's like, that's my favorite part about it. I don't ever have to worry about my personal cell. It's a new phone number that you're going to give out to people that's only going to be for work. Have a different work voicemail on there. You can pause it if you want to. This would be something you would maybe pay Grasshopper for. It's all built into Keep. You're not paying anything extra for this. All you do is you hit the Keep app on your phone. You log in, enter your area code, maybe your 480. From that, it gives you a whole bunch of phone numbers to choose from. You say, okay, there's a good one I like. Click on it. That's your number. Put it on your website, your business cards, whatever. When someone calls on that number, your business number, it will ring on your cell phone. You can see it coming through and you can say, this is a work number. So now you know you can give that out. And it just makes it sound more professional. You're not giving your personal cell. It makes you look like you're a legitimate business because you got a real phone number. You're also going to be able to do stuff with the Keep mobile app. So you'll log into the app, be able to work when you want, where you want, with whomever you want, from wherever you are, as long as you can have the access to the mobile app. And this is going to give you all sorts of power and capability. You log in, there's your CRM. You can access all your stuff right there. It'll even recognize, see at the top, new number. Let's add them to your contact. If someone calls you, it'll recognize that's a new number. Yeah, I want to add them. That sounds like a great idea. Let me do that. You can see at the bottom down here, this is sort of some text going back and forth to someone. So you've got a communication with someone in your database. The first icon at the bottom is a camera or a photo. So you can now access photos in your camera. Maybe you're putting on an event and you're sending some, here's the graphic artwork to use, or here's a headshot you can use for me. There's the calendar at the bottom, like the little third button is the calendar link. That's your calendar link. You push that button and it'll send somebody. That's in the middle of the screen here where it says HTTP, let's meet. That's sending someone their calendar link. I mean, really, this is, someone gives you a business card. Remember how long it took to create the contact record? You push a button to take a picture. You pull this up, push a button, send them your calendar link. Now they're on your calendar. The last one is even sending your contact information instantly so they can put you in your phone. Do you see how much more powerful this is? You're going to be so organized and so efficient. And now with sales pipelines, you will be able to see your business at a glance. So many entrepreneurs are flying blind. We don't really know what's happening in our business. We don't know where our people are in the different stages. We're just sort of on a hope and a wing and a prayer. And we're hoping things work out. And we're hoping people are moving along. You don't have to hope anymore. Now you're going to be able to have vision and see exactly what's going on when you have sales pipeline stages. A friend of mine, Charlie, he's a roofer over in the UK. I know none of you are roofers in the UK, but I want to show you what he does. And I want you just to insert your stages for what you might do. So he has a whole bunch of stages. And you would need these same stages, even though you're not roofing. You're maybe people want people to sign up for a course you've got, or a program you've got, or get some help from you, or hire you to be a coach or consultant or expert or something. So he has, here are my qualified leads, people that have booked appointments, all these different stages. Work is in progress, payment is received. He can even, because this is triggered to the automation, maybe someone you can see under the work completed, there's like a downpipe replacement. He does that. He completes it. So now he goes in and he can drag that name to the next column, invoiced work. As soon as he does that, that will trigger automation to happen. For example, this is an idea. You can see over toward the right. It says, when a deal enters the stage, quote accepted. So they've gone to someone, they say, I need to have my roof repaired. He's okay, here's the quote. It will cost you $1,000. And they say, okay, I accept the quote. Okay, he goes in now, he drags that to the quote accepted, and then you can see what happens underneath there. Then immediately adds a tag on the person in the CRM, sends a notification to Charlie, and then sends an email to the person. Simply by dragging that over to the next thing, all of that happens, and an email goes out saying, hey, before we get there to do the work, here's what you need to do, and blah, 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 get everything cleaned and ready for us, etc. He doesn't do any of that work. That is all set up in automation, and he can track it all in the sales pipelines. I talk to people who use Keep who say the pipelines are one of their favorite things of all. And you can even see all your reporting. Who's opened emails, who's clicked on things, who's engaging with you. You now have a real idea of what's happening in your business, and you're not flying blind. How many of you, I think I had, oh yeah, I got some sticky notes here. These are our best friends, aren't they? Don't we love these little sticky notes, and you write notes down in here? As much as I love them, I need you to get away from writing notes on sticky notes, because then they get stuck to other things, they get thrown away, you don't remember where they are. You're going to write your notes and create your tasks and to-do lists inside of Keep. So it's going to be all one central area so that you know what's happening. You can track that down. You put a note somewhere, you're going to be able to go back and find that exact note. Or if there's somebody else on your team who needs to see that, they're all going to be on the same page. And this is Charlie again, my roofer guy. You can see over on the right down toward the bottom, he put some notes on one of the jobs on 16 Coronation Street. The roof needs looking at. So that note is in there. If anybody ever needs to remember, or if he needs to remember, he can just pull that up and see exactly everything he put on that. So that's the same for you and a client. You have a client who comes in and says, I need XYZ, or I need some help with this or that, or I need to hire you for whatever. You put all those notes in there. And if you need to go back and look at them a month later, you're up to speed instantly. Or someone says, call me in a month and I'll be ready. You put those notes in there and now you're ready to go a month later when you call that person back. Chloe does some virtual administration stuff. She's very active on social media. So she has a little link on her Instagram if you would like to have a conversation with her about that. You can see in the middle, sort of halfway down, says the Calendly link. She actually has a Keep calendar link and she doesn't know it yet. So she uses Calendly currently. But the whole point is someone said, yeah, I'd love to book a discovery call. They click on that. That instantly creates this automation. So remember, the squares are an email that goes out. The circle is a timer of when it goes out. So it sends an email. Hey, I'd love to be able to talk to you. Wait a day. Remember, you're supposed to be booking an appointment with me. Wait a day. Hey, I'd love to be able to chat with you, but you got to hop on my calendar. The last thing on there is not the person being asked to do something. It creates a task for Chloe to call that person. So it gives them a couple opportunities to book themselves. And then it reminds her, okay, Chloe, on your to-do list today, here's what you need to do. So you're going to create your tasks in there, your to-do list items, and have all your notes. You're going to be so organized. Oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we're good at helping other people. We're good at sharing and coaching and teaching and training. Sometimes the organization, the follow-up isn't our forte. This takes care of that for you. You'll be able to send quotes and invoices as well. I was just talking to someone a little earlier today and they got excited about this. If you need to bill someone, you need to send invoices, or need to send quotes, you're going to be able to build all of that inside of Keep. You build the quotes inside of Keep. It's a little pipeline. You can see them all. Same for your invoices, which ones have been paid, which ones are outstanding. It syncs up, integrates with QuickBooks Online. If you use that, makes it even easier. We integrate with hundreds of different programs. Okay, now let me get to what I think most people think the most of when it comes to Keep, and that is the email and text marketing. We sort of showed some of that at the beginning. I gotta explain something. There are two different kinds of emails that you're going to send out. One is what we call a broadcast email. I sit down, I want to write one email to one group of people at one time. I'm having a Black Friday sale. I'm selling my X product and I'm going to send it to people who have never bought my X product before. That would be called a broadcast. I sit down, boom, it goes out. And that's a broadcast. That is separate from some of the other emails we've talked about, where I write this email and anytime somebody clicks on a link or fills out a form or enters something, then this will automatically happen. And I don't even need to know about it. Those are the automated campaigns. But let me first of all talk about the broadcast. These are the ones where you sit down and you might send out emails or texts. I'm going to give you some advice. Here are my favorite tips. Double your impact with a preview line. A preview line is a secondary subject line. When you send an email out to somebody, look down the third one down, Sam at Agent Rainmaker. So the person sending the email is Sam at Agent Rainmaker. The subject line is what's coming up at Agent Rainmaker. The preview line is here's your personal schedule of Agent Rainmaker events and content. That's sort of a secondary subject line. It gives you a second chance to catch their attention and get someone like, oh, I'm interested in opening up that email. So when I open the email, remember, it's from Sam. The subject line is what's coming up at Agent Rainmaker. That preview line is gone. It disappeared. So it's like a little Easter egg. It's like a little hidden thing that you can put in there to help people open it up, but then it disappears and they'll never see it again. So always use preview lines. You can use those inside of Keep and sometimes other programs. Personalize your message with merge field. A merge field is where you put somebody's name in an email. So, for example, Tim, Rob, Howard, all using merge fields. It says, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Darin, check out it, blah, blah, blah. Rob says, hi, Darin, it's official, blah, blah, blah. Howard Partridge says, the Darin Adams, Jordan Adler spoke at my member, blah, blah. Now, here's the tip for you. Only use first emails in merge fields. The first two, hey, Darin, ain't nothing to do it. Hi, Darin, clearly sound like it could be a real email. But Darin Adams, Jordan Adler spoke at my blah, blah, blah. That doesn't sound like a real email. Nobody calls me Darin Adams unless they're mad at me. So don't use last names in merge fields. Use merge fields, but only use the first name in them. Let me talk to you about email deliverability. So oftentimes people say, not as many of my emails are getting through. Keep are the experts on email deliverability, and you can check your score and see your health on this. Frank Kern is one of the OG email marketers. He's been emailing forever. He has a huge list, and his email deliverability had dropped down like into the 20s with emails getting into people's inboxes. And so he said, I need some help for this. Here's your tip for you. Never email someone who hasn't opened in 90 days. And you're like, no, they're on my list. I want to email to them. If you email to people who have not opened in 90 days, Yahoo or Gmail or Outlook or whatever, they can see that. And they can see that your emails are being sent to people who do not open them. And that tells them your emails aren't important and are probably marketing emails, and they want to send those to the promotion file and not directly into someone's inbox. So as much as I hate to say this, and as much as you're going to hate to do it, if someone has not opened your email in 90 days, stop sending it to them, because it hurts your ability to get the emails into inboxes of other people. So use restraint, find the people who haven't opened an email, and don't send to those people. Frank, I told you about his score down in the 20s. He started doing this. He got his score up to 905 out of 999. This is some people that do some email smart scoring, and they tell you about your health. And 92.5% of his emails are now getting to inboxes and not going to spam and junk folders. So remember that. Don't email to people who haven't opened in 90 days. Subject lines are key for you sending your emails out. So let me tell you some of my favorite subject lines. Top 5 subject lines for your emails right here. Here's my phone number. Is this the best email for you? Next steps for the two of us? You want my script slides? They all have a couple things in common. They all have some really good things. They have curiosity and value. I'll go back here. They all make you curious about something. Oh, I got to open this. And they also add some kind of value. I'm only sharing 4 because the top 5, let me tell you, when it comes to curiosity and value, here's the number 1 email. But don't use this, but just use the inspiration. Here it is. I saw this on Facebook and thought of you. That gets people to open. Now, don't everybody go use this, or it's not going to make anybody open because like, oh, that's that gimmick, whatever. There's nothing there. But see what you can come up with using curiosity and value together. If you want some more help with subject line, we have a subject line generator at Keep, regardless of if you use Keep or not. You all can use this. So all you do is you log in. Step 1, pick the kind of message that you want. I want to do a promotion. Just click that. Okay, good. Give us some information about you. I'm looking for health conscious dieters who want to lose weight in the health industry. That's at the top. You can see that's step 2. And step 3, pick an email, pick a subject line. That was as simple as it is. And you say, oh, show me some more. It'll show you more. Every single one of you can use the subject line generator. So all you have to do it, just go to keepnow.com/subject line. When you go there, you can type in all day long. Even if you're sending emails out on your own, you don't even have Keep. That's fine. You can use the subject line generator. It will generate, this is artificial intelligence again. It will generate subject lines for you and make it easier for you. Don't be sitting there thinking, oh, what can I write for the subject line? Let the subject line generator write them for you. You can even see, and don't get freaked out by, oh, I don't want to send too many emails. The successful people who build relationships, don't worry about that. These guys, inspiring speakers, do you see their emails they sent? Like, I got 4 in one day. I'm not telling you to send 4 in one day, but I'm telling you, don't worry about sending emails. Don't worry about I'm sending too many. I don't want to send too many. The people who are successful build relationships by sending emails. So build successful relationships by sending emails. Nancy Matthews also, in addition to sending emails, loves being able to do texts as part of that as well. You don't need to go out and get an additional text platform. Keep lets you send text as well. She has some people skills. And so you say, I want to enroll today. Let me do this. I click on that green button. She says, okay, great. You can see a part where it curves around here. There's an email. Hey, thanks for doing this. The confirmation. Then an email. It's tonight. Then you curve around the corner. We're getting started. And then the last thing is a text that goes out right as things are happening. And the email says, hey, jump on right now. Just click this link. People read texts. And so before she did the text, her show up rate was 20%. Now that she's built text into it, the show up rate went up to 50%. So use text in addition to your emails, and you can build text inside of Keep. You get 150 texts every month that you can send, and it's cheap if you go above that. It's easy to do that. But build text and emails to build those relationships. We just built a brand new email building tool. Pick a template on there, making it so easy for you. Over on the right, there are some different icons that you can click and drag and drop and put them over there. Maybe you want to put a timer. Hey, jump on something quickly here. Maybe you want to drag your appointment icon over there so people can book appointments directly through that. There are millions of photos. So your emails are going to look beautiful. They're going to be rich with content. You're going to have great emails. People will like getting your emails. And that's how you're going to build the relationships. I mentioned about landing pages earlier, even showed you a couple landing pages. Landing pages are the new website. Drive people to a landing page. They're not going to get lost. They're not going to get overwhelmed. There's one thing for them to do on a landing page. They sign up for something, they take action, whatever you want to do. You can build as many landing pages as you want. Build 20. If you have 20 different action items you can send somebody to. I showed you this a little bit earlier. This was in Tony's speaker campaign. It starts with a landing page. So I'm requesting a free consultation. I scroll down and fill in the stuff. That's what a landing page is. They're simple and easy to build. You want this? Fill in the form. And you can drive people to those landing pages as much as you want. Obioma, she puts on some live events. This is her website. Up at the top, you can see where it says events. There's a lot of stuff on her website. She wants to get you off the website so you don't get lost. So as soon as you click on events, takes you to a landing page where she says, hey, come be part of my mastermind. You scroll through that, you learn information about it. There's even a place to do a transaction so you can take payments. You're going to be able to take payments through your landing page, sell whatever you want, all through a landing page. Don't let people get lost on your website. Drive them to a if you've got a website, that's great. From the website, let them link and hop to your landing page. If you don't have a website, don't worry about it. Build a series of landing pages. Paula is a beekeeper. She went over to Turkey and she was speaking over there about honey and beekeeping and all that. And while she was there, now this is a prime opportunity, as many of you would know, speaking to a brand new audience, have a chance to capture all those people and put them in your database and follow up. And while she was there, her website went down. Anybody who was going, they couldn't find it, which would be the worst, but not for her, because she had built everything in a Keep landing page. This is the Keep landing page where people could sign up and engage with her any way they wanted to, receive my weekly newsletter. Click on that. People fill in the information, follows up, gives them the emails, the follow-up. She made her database grew, her contacts grew, her income grew while her website was down because she had a landing page. We just built a brand new landing page builder tool as well. There's the templates. Pretend you're a real estate person, shows you what your landing page could look on a laptop or on a mobile device. I'm going to name it real estate services. Great. There's the icons over on the right. Just going to drag and drop whatever you want over there. Maybe I want to change the color scheme. So you can see I click black and green and white. So now things change those colors. Here's the calendar link, so I can drag that so people can book an appointment directly through my landing page. Maybe drag a timer. Hey, jump on this. The timer's ticking down. You got 7 days to do something. There's the transaction form. So it turns it into a checkout page. There are the millions of photos that you can choose from to make them look beautiful. And one of the coolest things is up in the top right, you can see this is the second page, because keep your eye on that. There's a main page and a second page and a thank you page. You can link pages together. So it's like a funnel, like you would pay hundreds of dollars for ClickFunnels, but now it's built into Keep. Someone goes to this page, hey, upgrade to the VIP, or they buy this. Would you like to buy this in addition? And let's take them to a thank you page. You now can have a little landing page experience walking them through. Makes it easier than ever before, and that fast, you're done. People literally tell me they build landing pages in 10, 15 minutes. Quick little thing here. Do you see this landing page right here? And then this landing page here. Do you notice any difference between this one here and this one here? I'll show you one more time. The colors are a tiny bit different. The photos are slightly different. The main difference is that this one here in the bottom right corner was built with ClickFunnels. So someone paid a whole lot of money for that. And then this one was built inside of Keep, where they weren't paying the extra money for it. They were able to build all of the funnel experience, the landing pages, and have the automation connecting to it all and save all that money. And then here's the crown jewel of all, is the automated campaigns. If you can automate your campaigns, if you can automate your business will grow and you will spend less time doing it. That's it. That's hands down. That is the secret here, okay? If you can automate it, it's sort of like, it's like turning the corner. The people that can take advantage of automated campaigns are the ones that grow and scale and are successful and aren't sitting there every day having to create everything by hand, from scratch, doing it over and over again. Automation runs your business for you. And it doesn't have to be some crazy over the top. I don't want you to think, because I showed you Tony's campaign, it was 5 emails. It's a little bit, but let me show you how simple it can be. Annie has a day spa in London. So from her website. She says, hey, you can be part of my mastermind, my master class, if you want to sign up. So you can see this whole thing. This starts inside of Keep. She went into Keep and she said, I just want to build a very simple automation. So somebody gives me their name and email. And when they fill out their name and their email on this form right here, exactly, you can see it's over on the right side there. That's the form she's created. That form exists on her website. So when somebody fills that in, then a tag is added for the masterclass, then immediately send an email. It's a simple, we call it a simple automation. Someone does this, and then this happens. Someone fills out that form, email goes out. And then this is the email that goes out. I'd love to be able to work with you. Let's do something. That simple automation, little this happens, then this happens, all triggered from just a form on her website. So that's the simple stuff. That's easy. You can do this with your eyes closed. It is that simple and easy for you to do. And then, of course, this is the campaign from Tony. Start with the landing page. Have 5 emails or texts that go out in that rectangle, driving someone to get on your calendar. This is magic, okay? You simply set this up and now things appear on your calendar. Here are the 5 emails and text, email, text, email, text. Different things going out at different times, driving people to get on your calendar. Starts with a landing page. You scroll down, I fill in my information. Here's the first email that goes out. Here's the text that goes out. Here's the email, another email, and a text. This all happens without you doing. This happens while you're sleeping. This happens while you're shopping. This happens while you're on vacation. And you just have people magically showing up on your calendar. This is what automation can do. All the cogs are fitting together. Do you see this? Can you capture the excitement? I'm getting a little carried away. I get a little carried away with this because I know it can work. I know it can help you. This is what we do. People like Damon John from Shark Tank, first question he asks, he says, do you have Keep Infusionsoft? That's how I know you're serious about this. Dave Ramsey, Tony Robbins, Tony, and many other people who are involved in this initiative all use the power of Keep. And the ones who are successful, who are growing and scaling, are using automation and Keep to do all that. Normally, you'd have to use a whole bunch of other tools, your Pipe Drive and your Calendly and all these different random tools that all cost money every month. But even worse than that, they don't talk to each other. They're not connected. They're not the interlocking, connecting hubs and gears that all work together like Keep is. There are 2 different forms of Keep. There's Keep Max, which has been around for a while and has some capability that you might not need. What the best tool for, I believe, all of you is Keep Pro. Keep Pro is the new flagship. It is what's going to help all of you grow. Everything I've talked about, landing pages, automated campaigns, everything is all inside of Keep Pro. There's a different price for each one of these. Keep Max is $249. Keep Pro is $169. But that's for other people. If you were to call into Keep and say, hey, I need to sign up for Keep. I just saw something about Keep. If you call in, you'll pay $169 a month, but I don't want any of you to do that. Don't do that, because I got something better for you here. Because Tony is our partner, because we're part of this and want to help every single one of you. You all qualify for partner pricing. So your price is $99 a month. $99 for the power of Keep Pro. That would cost you hundreds of dollars individually from those different programs. Okay. So here's the first good news. Your price is $99 a month. That is not going to expire in 3 months or 6 months, or whatever like that. You're $99 a month. Normally you would pay extra for a bigger database, but I'm getting it for you for free. We're going to 5 times your account size. So it goes from 500 contact database to 2,500, and you'll never pay extra for that. You're getting it now for free. I'm getting you an additional user. So 2 user licenses, you'll never have to pay extra for that. I'm getting you an additional 100 monthly texts every month. So it goes from 150 to 250 that you can send out as part of your automated messaging that you're going to send out. If you're on a different system, like I'm using Constant Contact or Get Response or something like that, our migration team can sit down with you. They'll do a scoping call. They'll map things out, and they will rebuild from scratch anything you've got built. They'll give you 15 hours of time, but normally would be about $3,000. But for all of you, it's free. So don't let that stand in the way either. You're like, oh, I'm already on this other system. We'll help rebuild it all for you in Keep. So it's more streamlined and it's more efficient. And your first 2 months are 50% off. I already took you down to $99, and now it's $49. $49.50 for each of your first 2 months to get signed up with Keep. There is no reason why any of you should say, I'm just not sure about this. Screaming deal, best deal possible, with the best resources, incentives, and other perks that we're throwing in at you, for the best tool to be able to make all this work. We want to make sure you can make this work for you, and we're going to give you the best training. We have the Keep Academy that we've just implemented. There are free classes, online, on-demand classes that'll teach you all sorts of great stuff. And you get to work with Success Engine. They're our #1 onboarding training partner. Most people don't get to work with them. They're a small little boutique agency, but you all qualify to get your coaching with them. And so you're going to get 3 one-hour coaching sessions, 3 one-on-one sessions. They're going to walk through. They're going to do a Zoom call, personalized, you and your coach. This isn't some group or something like this. This is you learning how to use this and getting things set up. If you call into Keep, you will pay $500 for this. But for every single one of you, they're also going to do a kickoff webinar on Tuesday. So 2 kickoff webinars on Tuesday to get things going, and then get your 3 additional calls. And as I mentioned, for you, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. This is one of the reasons I want you to jump on this as quickly as possible. I don't know how much longer this is going to be in effect, but right now we don't charge you anything. You're going to get your 3 personalized coaching sessions with them, and you don't have to sign any contract. We get you covered. This is the tool that will help you work, and we want to make sure it's going to be successful. And you're getting Tony's campaign when you sign up. This is connected. That's why you've got to go to the link I'll tell you about in a second. It will be instantly connected to the campaign that we've set up with the follow-up emails. The content's written. You're going to fill in the blanks, sort of like Mad Libs or whatever. You're just going to tweak it a little bit. You can change a photo on a landing page, but the work is done for you. The landing page, the campaigns, the templates, the emails, all written for you, which you would literally pay $1,000 or $2,000 for someone to build a campaign for you. The emails, the text created, they're in a campaign for you. All you have to do is go to keepnow.com/Tony, keepnow.com/Tony. That's as simple as that's how you get signed up with this. That's how you get all the extra stuff, the free onboarding Tony speaker campaign to follow up with people. I want to remind you, a successful Keep customer is somebody who has an existing business. You got something going. You know the target audience you're trying to target and talk to. You have some kind of an offer, whether it's a free offer or a paid offer. You have something that you can have people take some kind of action, and you got to complete that onboarding training. Work with Success Engine. It's completely free. We're paying them to coach you. Take advantage of that. I'm going to remind you one more time all the good stuff. You get 2,000 bonus contacts. You're going to get a bonus user. Your onboarding is free. You don't have to sign any contract. Your first couple of months are half off. So it's $49.50 for your first 2 months. keepnow.com/Tony. If you have any questions, by the way, this is the action for you to take. Just go sign up. There's no reason not to. If you have, you'll see this page looks just like this. You fill in the stuff, push the button, boom. You're off and running. We got you from there. If you have any questions, there is my personal cell phone number. I'm dropping my phone. Phone will ring here. You can call, you can text me here. You can send an email if you have any questions. My team will see that if you have technical questions. So you can always reach out anyway that way. But the most important thing on there, keepnow.com/Tony. That is how you take advantage of this. We have put together this unbelievable offer for every single one of you. We are here to help you. We want to make sure that every one of you is successful and that you can grow and you can scale and you can use automation to do that. And the right tools that other successful people are using, you can use as well. Keep is here for you. We've got everything that we need. All we need from you is for you just to go to keepnow.com/Tony. That's the next step for you to do. When you do that, that will make everything happen. We welcome you all to Keep. Thanks.
Wow, I hope you enjoyed that just as much as I did. Thank you so much for all of that great information. Hey, we're not done yet, so just relax. We're going to continue on with our next speaker in just a few moments.